and when you've been doing it as independently for as long as I have, the inertia of that has forced all its own. But I'm inhibited enough in what I'm trying to do on the other end that it's opened me at least to listening to people. Um, but listen, at the same time, I love my audience, and it sounds like a cliche, but they're literally the reason I'm here. So I want to make sure that whatever I do, I can, is in keeping with a relationship that I've developed with people over 15 years. Like you said, no matter what you're, because here's the thing, if you don't sign up with one of those companies to make it easier for them to get your stuff on this hand, they might yell at you for how difficult it is because the new OS is the new operating system, and you can't get your. Either way, you're opening yourself up to ridicule at this point. All of that makes it easier to go, well, if the right deal came along, you weren't screwing me and you weren't screwing my audience, and blah, blah. I mean, again, in this business, when you're talking about cutting edge technology, it's ever changing, and as you said, 1,000,000 podcasts and growing, I think you have to try to maintain flexibility, and especially if they can mitigate the downside risk. I think you have to. I think you'd be an idiot to not at least try to stay up on the current trends. And look, I'm watching Joe. I'm going, Joe. If he's like, this is terrible, I'm getting out of this, you go, so Joe's jerking himself out as a guinea pig, and the rest of us guinea pigs.
As a fan of your show, and as a fan of Netflix, the people there, I think I can speak for like millions of people in hope that Hardcore History comes to Netflix, or if Spotify becomes the Netflix of podcasting, then to Spotify. There's something at its best that they bring out you said artists, so I can say it, is they bring out the best out of the artists. They remove some of the headache, and somehow like they put at their best. Netflix, for example, is able to find the beauty and the power in the creations that you make.
Defending their title, the champion once more into the fray.
But they somehow, it's a branding thing probably.
That would be a no.
That's right, absolutely. But that's why Netflix is massive. They seem to not interfere with power. They both have to throw other people under the bus. But you have a lot of, like, it's pretty rough. So I would love, I know there's probably people screaming yes right now. In terms of hardcore history, Netflix would be awesome. And I don't love asking questions, but it's probably the most popular question. That's unanswerable. So let me try to ask it in a way that you would actually answer it. Which is, of course, because you don't release shows very often. And the question is, or the question is, do you tell them the one on the Civil War? Do you tell them the one on the Fallen Bonaparte? Do you tell them the new one? You know, every topic. You've spoken to this experience about the Civil War is quite interesting. What might enter the Civil War that you don't do as a military historian, you enjoy in particular when there's differences in the army contract. So with the Civil War, which like blew my mind, and I heard you say is, you know, there's not an interesting, intricate contrast between the two opposing. Like the Roman Civil War, the legionary against legion. And you also said that kind of the shows you work on are ones where you have some root of fundamental understanding about that period, and so like when you work on a show, it's basically like pulling at those strings further and like refreshing your mind and learning.
Definitely done the research. Wow, you like words out of my mouth.
Yeah,
you're right.
And so, but is there something like shower thoughts on Reddit? Is there like some ideas that are like lingering in your head about possible future episodes? Is there things that, whether you not committing to anything, but whether you're gonna do it or not, is there something that's like makes you think, that would be interesting to pull at that thread a little bit?
Oh, yeah, we have things we keep in our back pocket. So, Blueprint for Armageddon, the first World War series we did, that was in my back pocket the whole time. And when the centennial of the war happened, it just seemed to be the likely time to bring out what was.
That was a hell of a series. That's probably one of my favorite series.
My rear end.
have to pay psychologically, you mean, or just